What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are continuing our conquest of Brabant, but unfortunately, Brabant is so large, we are not able to outright vassalize them. We are going to be taking some territory, of course, but we also will be, hopefully, returning some territory to some other cores here, or possibly releasing some nations. In the meantime, one of Brabant's closest allies is going to be England. We will attempt to siege them down as well, possibly even taking some additional provinces from them. That, of course, will lead to a spike in aggressive expansion, but no one really will be able to come close to attacking me for the time being. And looks like we did lose a naval battle, but that will be fine. Brabant is offering another peace offer. Very soon, this fortress will fall, and it looks like it has. Let's continue our conquest. See what we could take from England, of course. Part of me would love to take something else, but of course it would go over our modifier here. So unfortunately, I might go ahead, release Cumbria, and possibly take this fortress. That way we won't need to siege it down later. And this 1,000 regiment might give us some headaches. Might as well demolish them. Doesn't look like we're in any battles here. Let's give them a leader. Slowly but surely taking over more and more provinces. Looks like they have 8,000 units here in Connaught. And let's see if we can move closer again. And finally taking over the bulk of their forces. If it's possible, I will give them a separate peace. Yeah, unfortunately this is all we're going to be able to take. A lot of aggressive expansion spikes, but that will be fine. We now have a 23 development province and a 14. Let's go ahead, establish some governments in these areas. These 10,000 troops will move back. And these will move in as well. I don't believe we necessarily need a fort on London anymore. We will demolish that, saving us a few ducats. We are still at war with the rest of the world. We could go ahead, try to end what we have. Would anybody like to peace out? I don't believe so. Brunswick would. And of course they won't offer us any money. So let's peace out Brunswick. And see what else we can really take. I would love to take all of Cologne's money, only 55. But of course, war reparations. And we don't want to lose any diplomatic power, that's unnecessary. We'll take some money from them. And possibly even releasing some nations and taking them over. If we wait until the first, a lot of countries won't hate us as much. And I believe that will be our main goal. We are only getting 2 provinces, but these 2 tiny provinces will together give us 51 development. So that was, I guess, a good war. Now, I don't believe we need this small, tiny fortress. It is costing us 1.6 ducats every month. We will destroy those. Don't think we even need these either. Trying to save some money. They're only costing us 0.8, but of course, over time, that money will add up. And let's bring these galleys back up to full strength, which will be 100, and I would love to get 5 carracks. I understand this will cost a lot of money, but we do have a lot, and all we really need to do to get more money is, well, I was going to, you know, sell some, or at least recruit some level 1 advisors, but unfortunately I don't believe that will help us very much. Let's get some more diplomatic power. This will tank our money once again. Demand administrative support, and of course, demand military support as well. We are now losing a lot of money, but as soon as we lower our maintenance and mothball our forts, we should be able to reach a lot of money coming in. Now, of course, once I release these 2 nations, it would be very, very cool if I could somehow vassalize them. I don't know how well that would work, but we will certainly try. Convert some additional provinces while we're here. The Center of Reformation is still active, giving us a lot of headaches. And, of course, we now should have our ability here. We have waited till the first. A lot of countries still hate me, including Austria, but we will go ahead, declare as much money as we can. 644 ducats, we will take that. And gaining some additional territory. Let's retreat back into our land and start recouping some of our losses from our maintenance modifiers. We do have some corruption. We will go ahead, establish our cores, costing us quite a bit of money and ducats as well. Boost our stability. And most likely mothball our forts as well. A lot of countries will hate me, but as soon as we start protecting our trade in the English trade node, a lot of this should turn itself around. Alright, we could promote the court's interest with creating new legislation, or, of course, we could lose some prestige and local autonomy. I don't think I really want to lose all of this money from corruption. No special favors. Once again, we will move closer to the English trade node. It looks like we did take over a coastal center of development, which once again will add to the amount of trade we will take from the English node. Now, I am very concerned. A lot of countries don't like us at all, especially Austria. But of course, we will do our best to mend those ties. Scotland hates us. We could improve relations here. Try to prevent them from going to war against us. Friesland absolutely hates us as well. Let's try to improve relations. We are improving with Ferrara. We don't need to. The Hessians are pretty much a lost cause, and so is Brunswick. Now, I wonder, would it be possible to get both of these countries to be vassalized. Unfortunately, I don't believe so, because they are part of the Holy Roman Empire. That is unfortunate, but of course, Brabant has been weakened, you know, by over almost 100 development, or at least about 80. Once again, we do have excess military power. We will go ahead and spend it where we can. I understand I could go to the development map mode, but I don't believe I will. And might as well get us up to 20. And here we are. We have now used all of our military power, reaching 1,049 men every single month. There will be a variety of English separatists uprising very soon. Disloyal estates, but of course they all are very content with the amount of territory they have. A great advisor has died. And our troops down in Genoa can certainly use some help as well. We will be adding, well, it looks like they have 22 ships. Might as well bring them to 25. A free military advisor slot. We could recruit a quartermaster or a commandant. Part of me would like to get, spend a little bit of money here, try to get a master recruiter. Or somebody with land maintenance modifiers. Here we go. We should be saving almost 4 ducats every single month. We will certainly take him. There should be a rebel uprising in England. We are going to have to go ahead and add our maintenance modifier to the top. Bring over some troops from the mainland. And try to stop them where we can. Bringing some troops over to Norfolk. We are still at 80%. Bring some troops over from Picardy into Hampshire. And just to play it safe, we will bring 10,000 more troops from Armor here down to either Glamorganshire or Gwynedd. We will begin to consolidate these troops, bring them a little closer together. That way, we will shave off about a week in walking time. Now, it might be easier to recruit this advisor for national unrest. I believe no matter what we do, we are going to be, you know, dealing with some rebels. Of course, we could try. Now our only issues is Northumberland, Somerset. What is this province? Leinster. Is this here? It is not. We could bring these troops over. Bring our troops to Northumberland. Bring our troops to Somerset. Hampshire, Essex, and Norfolk. Well, we'll try our best. Hopefully we can stop them. I don't know if it will be possible. and every month are, you know, it is going down. I could, of course, improve my stability once again. I believe I will. You know, not having to deal with these rebels will, of course, mean not needing to deal with all of this excess manpower loss. And really, our only issue now is Hampshire. We will take the prestige. A lot of countries are entering a military coalition. We should be able to finish them off fairly quickly. All we really want this to do is to tick down, and it looks like spending a little bit of money has given us success. Austria has announced us as their rival. We could take a trader, but I would really like to have a diplomat. And unfortunately, we won't be able to recruit him. I think it's because of our loyalty, but I'm not really sure. I guess it's just, you know, we can only recruit him in the year 1612, which is the next 4 years. So I guess let's go ahead, get a trader. That way we have the ability to make some more money. Looks like we should have another merchant as well, or at least once we go ahead and embrace the global trade. And Leinster is now a core. Let's see if a master recruiter has been found. Don't get me wrong, having a land maintenance modifier reduction is nice, but I would rather have much more manpower. How is the Commonwealth doing? Looks like they are doing quite well, even engulfing some of Russia. And now from our last war, obviously we did get, you know, a main province here. We got Flanders, or Anvers here. And we did get 23 development, plus another 14. Looks like Spain would like to offer us a royal marriage. We certainly will grant that. And in about 3 turns, as soon as our English separatists go down to 0, we will go ahead and reduce the amount of maintenance. We of course could now attempt to vassalize Scotland. If we go to our diplomatic map mode, they do have cores on a variety of English territory that we could press. English separatists are still ticking down. And here we go. Make this into a state. This will cost us a lot of administrative power that we do not have. And when all of these troops consolidate in Normandy, I wonder why they're being constructed in the Baleares, of all places. Oh, it is a caravel. That is fine. Okay, we have all of these ships. Unfortunately, we did produce the wrong type, so they will need to be upgraded. And of course, we will mothball whatever is left. The clergy believe they are entitled to more land. We will grant them this province. It's not very strong. I don't believe that they will make them happy. But of course, spending a little bit of military power to up this might make them happy. And they are now happy. Or content, I should say. Alright, our next rebellion will be in Brabant and Anvers here. So let's reduce our army maintenance. We are now making 38 ducats every single month. We will funnel some troops over to the English trade, or across the English channel. But first we need to put a little bit of troops inside Leinster here. We certainly don't want to see any rebellions. And let's move you into Armor. We have 3 lazy diplomats. Let's improve relations with Hungary. Let's improve relations with the Commonwealth. And possibly even Spain. Looks like we haven't done them in quite a long time. And we now have the ability to convert Anvers into a core. Ooh, deteriorating relations with the nobility. We could either leave them be and gain a heck of a lot of local autonomy, or of course we could deal with a variety of regiments popping up all over the place. I do have the manpower for this, but unfortunately I will let it slide. Oh, excuse me. I will let it slide. We are going to be losing a lot of money. 39 ducats down to 36. It doesn't seem like a lot, but of course it will keep ticking down and down and down. Spain has circumnavigated the globe here. I believe our next war will most likely be against Venice or the Ottomans. Looks like Spain did lose some territory to the Papal States. I'm sure they would love to join me against the Papal States in reclaiming their territory. But of course, I don't want to anger the Commonwealth. I believe Austria is still allied to the Commonwealth. What about... Well, if I attack Savoy, Austria will be brought in. It would be very nice if the Commonwealth joined in as well. And the reason why I improved autonomy is I really don't want to have to deal with any more rebellions or uprisings. It will tick away over time. Ooh, nobles demand old rights. We could improve their loyalty by a few, or of course, and lose monthly autonomy. Ooh, for the next 10 years. Let's calculate what this would be. It should be 12 months, 0.05 times 12, so 0.6 times 10. Every single country will get 6 monthly autonomy reduction, which is 6% less taxation. But really, that is taxation and production. I am going to have to do this. I don't want to lose any stability. It's the cost of doing business. Alright, who all hates me? England hates me a lot. We see Holland hates me. We might need to improve relations. We are running out of diplomats. My next war here is most likely going to be to vassalize all of Savoy. I don't know if we'll have enough, but of course that will be my objective. If I can bring Savoy into the battle, the Commonwealth will join as well, because Austria will be dragged in, and if I can bring in the Commonwealth, the Austrian Commonwealth Alliance will dissipate. Spain will join as well. Let's see what this would look like. I don't believe I have any cores. Okay, why won't Spain join? Once again, it would destabilize Spain. What about the Commonwealth? They are in debt and they have a lot of war exhaustion. I will go ahead, fabricate some claims just in case. This will take quite some time, so might as well get it started early while our manpower recovers. And Lucas still hates me. They are reformed. We could go ahead and force them to change religions. I believe we will. And it looks like they have changed religions. But it's just this one province that's reformed. Their state religion is, of course, Catholicism. I really wish the Protestant Center of Reformation would just leave us alone and just leave the game. But, you know, I really don't have tech level 19 to convert this back to Catholicism. We will go ahead and ask for contribution from the bourgeoisie. We now have a lot of money. If we are able to get another merchant, we will. Unfortunately, this will cost 3.4 grand every single turn. You know, obviously, we will get closer and closer to this mark. And I believe the amount of ducats required will dissipate as well. Let's see what happens. 33,406. Looks like it actually went up. Not the way that I was expecting. I don't see any type of uprising on the near future. We will take the cardinal in the administration. The reasoning behind that is I understand I could have gotten prestige, but what I really want is that missionary strength. And we have now made Brabant into a state core. I'd love to give them some military power, but unfortunately we are rather low. I believe our next idea is going to be aristocratic. We will get more national manpower modifier. We will, of course, have better generals, military tradition reduction, better noble knights, and of course we will have more generals. I believe that's what I want. You know, having an extra diplomat could be very useful. And another part of me would just love to take over some of these mountainous territories. If we go to trade goods, you can see that there is a gold mine and a variety of other deposits here, such as iron. You know, taking over Venice could prove quite useful as well. I wonder if these ships are actually protecting our trade. They aren't moving. The Papal States are allied with the Commonwealth and Austria. Alright, well, looks like I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in our next one.